Okay, we'll screw our box in from the side here. So I'll leave it out a little bit because they're going to put sheetrock over this. I'm going to grab my pliers so I can pull it out so it's straight. Okay, I'll hold this box out like this. Now we'll tap our opening here to hook our pallet up. So this is a twist and lock receptacle we're going to use here. Get another piece of 12. So we'll get our jumper out of this piece of 12 too here. So you can put 2 wires in this device here. So open the screw we're going to use. We're going to close the one we're not going to use. Close the one we're not going to use. And we'll open the one we're going to use. We'll strip our wires. Okay, we'll check our strip gauge. Okay, so we got to strip a little bit more there. Okay, that's the length we want right there. Okay, that's a good length right there. That's a good length right there. Okay, we'll have to strip this one just a bit longer. Okay, that one's a little long. Okay, so here in the country I was born in, we use a 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. And we'll put our wires into the holes. Make sure our copper is getting up under the pressure plate there. Make sure it's tight. Our copper is through and our insulation's up in. Make sure it's tight. Okay, we'll come around down here. We'll get our ground wire on the green screw. Make sure it's tight. Okay, we'll put our black in our hole here. Okay, tight. Okay, our insulation is up. So we can put this one into our box like this. Just set it on our box here. I want to get it centered here. And we'll get our second device here. We'll close the ones we're not going to use. and open the ones we're going to use. Here in the country I was born in, black goes on the brass screw, the narrow slot, or if there's a red or a blue, that will go on the brass screw. White is neutral, goes on the silver screw, the wide slot, and the bare or the green goes on the green screw. And I'll just check my lengths, make sure they're yeah, I can take a little off of these. Okay, that's perfect right there. Whoops, that's a little long, so different strip lengths for different brands. Okay, that's what we want, the insulation up to where the middle of the plastic there. Okay, our insulation's not under the pressure plate. Make sure it's tight. Make sure it's tight. Now we can put our device into the box here. We'll keep our ground wire down away from everything. Okay, and I'll just tighten it up by hand so we don't strip our holes out. This is a side mount box. It has the screws in it to make it easier for mounting. Okay, we measured and poked a hole through the wall for our guide, so we're going to just trace our box. Okay, so we're going to put our wire through this hole here. We're going to go on the other side and we'll screw this in. Okay, so we'll get this in about a 1/4 of an inch up because they're putting sheetrock up on this. Get straight here. Now I'm going to hold the box here with some pliers so it doesn't go back on me. Okay. There's in. So I'm going to take my screwdriver and poke a hole and push the wire down through. You'll see the wire coming through the hole. I might have to push it down some more from the other side. Okay, we're going to use the easy wire outlets here. Okay, we'll close the screws we're not going to use. Okay, we'll put our ground wire around the green screw here. Directional screw turns. White goes on the silver colored screw. It's long enough. Okay, I have to shorten that up a little bit. And we got to get our jumper wire to go over. So we're going to need the black. And we're going to need the white. Make sure it's tight. Make sure it's tight. Okay, now we'll do our black next. You think that's long enough? Perfect. No, I got to take just a little more off. Okay, we'll make sure. Yeah, I gotta take just a smidgen off of this one. Not a lot, just a tiny little smidgen. Make sure it's tight. Okay, we'll bring our black and our ground over here. We'll push these wires into our box, keeping our ground wire down at the bottom here. Now let's tighten it by hand so we don't strip our hole out. now hook our final outlet up. We'll get our bare ground wire on the green screw. We'll loop it the direction our screw turns. Make sure it's tight. Now hook our white. Make sure wire is straight. Okay, we'll put our white on the silver colored screw here, screw along. Make sure it's tight. We'll flip it around. We'll keep our ground wire down at the bottom. And we'll put our black on the brass colored terminal. And get slightly long. Okay, so I'll just clip a little tiny smidgen off of this one here. Make sure it's tight. And we'll push it into the box with our ground wire staying down the bottom here. Push our ground wire down so it stays away from everything. I'm gonna have to maneuver it so it goes in easier. Okay, our ground is staying down away from everything. There we go. And I'll tighten that by hand so I don't strip the holes out. Okay, and I'll just make sure our ground wire is down away from everything, and we are all set. Alrighty, so that is how to wire a double outlet box here in the country I was born, and using the nice boxes with the side screws in it, so you can screw them to the stud from the if the sheetrock is up. It's a little more sturdy than the other type of old work boxes with the tabs that swing out. Here in the country I was born in, we use a 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bare or the green is the ground. However, you may find white live in a switch loop or a 220-240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. Red and blue are also live colors that would go on the brass screw of an outlet. Peace. Thanks for watching.